teach from the subject, bless his name. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, no matter what you're up against, whether you're up or whether you're down, bless the Lord. Bless his holy name. If you really mean it, put your hands together and give God some praise. In the middle of the night, perhaps over a cup of coffee, maybe while changing the baby, getting dressed for work, or perhaps just enjoying a quiet evening with a loved one, a thief sneaks in and hides in the deepest recesses of our bodies. In the beginning, this disease moves silently through our bodies, wreaking havoc on our internal organs. But as it progresses, it is not so easily hidden. We may begin to notice small things: fatigue, lack of energy, unexplained weight loss, changes in our skin, pain, sore body parts, a lump, a cough. As the symptoms become more and more obvious, we decide it's time to seek some medical advice. And we go to our doctor, and he or she pokes and prods and finally gives us the dreaded decision: you have cancer. According to the African American lectionary, this is Cancer Awareness Sunday. And cancer is a disease that is ravaging not only the population in general, but African Americans in particular. Cancer it's a disease in which cells begin to divide by themselves. Their division is beyond normal cell division, and this uncontrolled growth begins to spread and destroy tissues and cells around the dividing cells, so that whatever it is around becomes affected by this disease. Cancer. It sometimes metastasizes or spreads over other places in our body. Cancer knows no limitations. It affects the young and the old, the strong and the weak. But the risk for most varieties increases with age. Studies say that cancer causes about 13% of all deaths worldwide. As a matter of fact, the American Cancer Society said that in 2007, 7.6 million people died from cancer in the world. Prostate cancer affects 1 out of every 4 African American men. And I thank God we've got a good group of men in the house. Just look around your brothers and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And statistics say that one of you is going to have cancer. Cancer. A disease that has affected almost every family represented in this house. If you don't have it, a loved one's got it. And if you don't have it and a loved one's got it, somebody's concerned because of a lump, a bruise, a mark, a soreness. Cancer is a debilitating disease. But my brothers and sisters, as terrible as the disease of cancer, don't feel like you can exhale if the doctor hasn't given you that report. Because disease, dis-ease, runs rampant in every one of our lives. Dis-ease, taking me out of my comfort zone, my place where I feel like everything is going to be all right. Dis-ease runs rampant. And some of y'all looking at me real strange, like I hope he ain't going to be too long this morning. But let me tell you something. When you got to deal with dis-ease, it will cause you stress, turmoil, and tribulation. And we're living in a time of much dis-ease. Not just with your physical body. We're dealing with some financial dis-ease. Sales of a devaluing dollar are multiplying out of control. The sales of a dwindling, if not crashing, stock market has multiplied and is taking over our little retirements and 401ks. Oh, y'all ain't gonna pray with me in this place. Socially, we deal with the dis-ease, and just at the time you would think that we as a nation of people could be shouting and thanking God, hallelujah, for the lie has been proven to be a lie. For there's a black man, you know, that shiftless and lazy and ignorant people, there's a black man running the most powerful country in the world. Oh, y'all ain't gonna pray with me in this place. Just about the time you would think we were socially healthy, don't you feel the dis-ease of little sly and subtle racial remarks? Oh, y'all ain't gonna pray with me. Driving while black is at an all-time high. Dis-ease is messing up our lives. And many times you think folk are acting funny. Now, baby, they got a dis-ease. Can I get a witness in the house? Oh, they don't mean to be like that. If they had real control of who they were and what they were, they wouldn't act like that. But because there's a dis-ease in their life, some who've lived 70, 80, and perhaps even 90 or 100 years of age have a dis-ease because they feel like they haven't done everything God put in their hands to do.